Hi, it's Scott MacArthur here. Thank you for watching another one of my Moments in Time videos. If you enjoy my video, please subscribe in the subscribe button down here and hit the little bell, which means you'll get a notification of any other videos that I might do. The great American poet Charles Bukowski once said, "The problem with the world is that the intelligent people are full of doubt, while the stupid ones are full of confidence." I think that resonates quite well with what's happening with a lot of people right now as we contemplate going back to work following the hopeful end of the coronavirus pandemic. I think it's worth just having a think about what Bukowski meant in that short piece. Because we've had 3 months now, more than 3 months, to really think about what we're doing with our family, our life, our home life. I think people who are thoughtful will be having some issues just now. I mean, I think some of us more than others, but I think that quote from Bukowski gives us some hope, because I don't think certainty is a good thing. I think certainty is actually a really telling trait, and when people are really certain, I often worry that they don't really know the full picture. They don't really understand how complex things are. So if you're listening to this and you're unsure about what you want to do after COVID, and whether you want to go back to the office or whether you want to set out on a different adventure with your career, or maybe you're running a business and you're not quite sure what to do with that business post-COVID, and whether or not you're feeling able or brave enough to make the changes that you think would make your company a much more human-focused business, for example. Let me read some more poetry to you, this time from the great David Whyte, who I've mentioned before. This is a piece that I find incredibly powerful. It sits very well with the Bukowski quote, and two different poets you could not get, Bukowski and Whyte. But let me take you through this gradually, quite slowly, and think about, or just observe what comes into your head when you hear David's words, and perhaps that will give you some hope and some strength to make the change that you need to change post-COVID. Start close in. Don't take the second step or the third. Start with the first thing, close in, the step you don't want to take. Start with the ground you know, the pale ground beneath your feet, your own way of starting the conversation. Start with your own question. Give up on other people's questions. Don't let them smother something simple. To find another's voice, follow your own voice. Wait until that voice becomes a private ear, listening to another. Start right now. Take a small step you can call your own. Don't follow someone else's heroics. Be humble and focused. Start close in. Don't mistake that other for your own. Start close in. Don't take the second step or the third. Start with the first thing, close in, the step you don't want to take. That was by David Whyte from his book River Flow, New and Selected Poems. The part of that really gets me is the don't mistake the other for your own. I know that feeling, because you get, as you get more experienced and better read, you rely on certain people, at least I do, certain mentors, whether they're real mentors or virtual mentors, and I'll talk about that tomorrow. I'm going to do a video on mentoring tomorrow. But I think one of the things I have said to my children for years is trust yourself. And I think with experience it does take longer to make decisions, but that's because you know more. But if you trust yourself, you're much more likely to make better decisions. I really believe that. David and Charles, thank you very much. They are both amazing, aren't they? I hope you found that video interesting. In the boxes you'll see some other videos that I think you might find enjoyable and continue the story of Moments in Time. Thanks for watching.